In this episode of Finnugric Machine, we are going to operate the faceplate of the control box of this welding rotating welding positioner. Okay, so we go on with jigsaw. We need to make some holes here. First I will do this thing here. This is just a hole for the lock for the lid. And then I'm going to use this blade again, which is really, it has those pointy teeth, which are really effective on aluminium. There, and this has a function, so it pushes the blade forward, and with this position it doesn't push it at all. Not good. The first position I have noticed is the best for aluminium. Okay, looks like we still need to fix a few corners here, but that's not a it should be quite easy task to do. Just file them. And with a rough file this goes really fast. And well, it's decent. So, yet another corner there. I'm just eyeballing this one, so there is no exact science behind all this. Well, let's see whether it fits now. Yeah, there you are. What we need now is, I already noticed, there is a nibble there. Let's take that nibble away. Like that. Okay, gone. Now it should be flat. Yeah. Okay. Well, now 6 3mm holes here. Definitely. So, lubricant. Oh, well, yeah. We have some lubricant there now. That one then. Okay. And the last one. Yeah. Now we need to get rid of the burr. So what I use for deburring those, I just take something like a 5mm drill, and then I just go here and do a little bit of a roll. This, oh yeah, this didn't work. Ah, that's hard. Now. Okay. This side is actually quite good already. Oh, there is one that I didn't do. Okay. Oh yeah. Then we have 4 holes, which should be 2.5 millimeters. These we have here, the 4 holes. These are for attaching the printed circuit board here, and yeah, they are also true. They will be M3 threads on those holes. And one. And the last one. Where is it? There. Okay, now I will drill through this one, through the plastic. This is actually a very easy operation. I'll just take first hole there, like that, and there you are. That was hole number 1. And then I put a screw there, so it indexes this in place. It doesn't need to hold anything, it just keeps this in correct place. And then the next. And the next, I'm putting these screws here so that it really keeps it in place. Let's see that one then. Well, that's enough for those. And then we had one here. Right there. then we have two here. One is there. And the last one is here. And now we have the correct places for the holes in the plastic as well. Okay, I will now rough out this rectangular hole. There is a starter hole already. I will rough out with a jigsaw. And the rest, the more accurate hole, I will do by filing. It's really rough, but nothing that you cannot straighten with a file. Now the next step is to make the quadratic hole, rectangular hole as here as well, and in the correct place hopefully. So this is the back side. So it goes this way on the back side, but now I put it on the front side because I want to mark it here on the front side. So let's put again these 3mm screws there somewhere. There is one. There is another. I will put them all here now because I want to see that the holes really match. And they do, and there isn't a lot of wiggle room. And now what I do, I simply draw the line here. And there you are. Next step is to use Dremel a little bit. We should have now, well, that must be milled by Dremel. Well, it's an easy task, that kind of hole. The only thing is that the corners are not round, they are rectangular, so I need to file a little bit. Okay, now I will be spot drilling these holes, which will be, we will be having 3 9mm and 3 15.5mm. Fluid. This is like chamfering those, but these are not chamfers. These are really intended to start a drill on a correct place. And the last one. Okay. Well, yeah. And then 9mm drill. So 9mm. These are all those. So it will be this, that, and that. So let's start with this corner here. Well, let's put this. I don't want to drill into my vise, so Okay, now it's better. So this one is 9 millimeters. Okay. 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 Yep. This we get a lot of, not a lot of burr. Yeah, see, ethanol really works. So let's take this away. Then put this one into here. Oh yeah. There you are. Should be there. And this is now a little bit more demanding. Let's see first that we have the proper spacing there. Yes. Oh yeah. Let's take the middle one first. Oh man, this is... Hopefully this doesn't jump on me. It might. A little bit more this stuff. Yeah, it helped right away. Oh yeah, nice. Okay. Okay. That was okay. This was easier than I thought, really. Huh? A lot easier. I thought that this material would give me headache. Yeah. That's done. This is now the switch, and this is the plate, and it doesn't quite go. Yeah, it's really on the, that's quite fast. I would like to run this really slowly this time. Yeah, that's suitable speed. And then we put a little bit of this there, and then I just well, it goes really easy into there. Let's see. Yeah. And then the other side. And you don't push it a lot. Let's see now. It's almost. Almost. Very, very near. This tries to grab. You have to be careful with this one. Okay. Almost there. It's so near. Just a little bit more. It makes a funny sound. And now it's okay. Next hole. There you are. This is done. Next. Oh! Yeah, now it is. Yeah. Okay. We are done with those. Now it is just, this is a Spiral Flute M3 tap. And I just go and tap. This is really easy. That's one. Yeah, and this ethanol really helps. The chips are really nice. It's not dust. They are really chips. The last. Yeah, M3 threads there. Okay, so tapping here this with my custom tap. So let's see how this goes. So far it feels really good. Oh man, so far it didn't feel good. I don't have a chance to use a tap follower here, so therefore I'm trying to make it like this. Once I get it past the first yeah, I think I'm already starting the trade. This is, well, this is Yeah, it's cutting, really. Oh, yeah, now it goes there. And this is cutting really nicely, actually. Yeah, okay. It's just hard to start. That's the thing here. So my first thread is there for the potentiometer. Oh yeah. Huh, this works like a charm. Well, it's really tedious to start. So let's take the next one. I normally don't like to do threads like this. There you go. And this one is straight. Oh yeah. Well, it cuts really. Huh. Nice. So, 3 holes, 3 threads for the potentiometers. There you are. Okay, now putting this together. So, this one is the first piece and it goes into here. And this is the input side and that is the output side. And I have put M3 screws here and then I have a nylon nuts here under. So now I just put these into there and you have to be careful not to overwhelm the threads. This is just aluminum. So there you are. Now it's quite rigid. Next are the potentiometers. We have 3 of them, like that. And then we have a tool like this. This is very thin. As you can see, it goes in between there once I get this into place. It's really tight. So the potentiometers, I cut the shafts on correct lengths, and now 2 of them are equal and 1 is a little bit different, and that one is the one that is a little bit different. So let's put that one first. So I just screw this in. There is already the nut. Should go without any trouble at all there. I look here so that it doesn't protrude too much. And then, when I'm happy with that one, I think that's the place I'm happy with. I just tighten the nut here in the back. And now, also this one doesn't need to be like super tight. Well, it has to be somewhat tight, but not like super. Okay, that's there. First one is there. And next goes to here. And now we have to see that we thread it correctly. And I believe that's the correct place. And, This is an alternative way of attaching this type of potentiometers. You can, yeah, there it is. Okay, next is there. And the last. And you have to be, again, I try to thread it as much as I dare, so that it doesn't go on the, doesn't interfere with the lead. Okay, yeah, there you are. Well, now we have the potentiometers there. And now, this one goes like this. Now it should go there without any trouble at all to the holes. Does it? This is always a surprise, 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 it doesn't want to go. No, it goes quite well. There you are. Now we have the knobs here and no nuts this side. And yeah, okay. So, but what I want to do here now is to this I have cleaned really well, actually. This one I shall clean now. I will clean it with this thing. This is actually, it goes to clean with this one as well. I want to clean this because I want to put some glue here. And this is actually the glue I'm using is not glue. It is silicone. And this silicone is there just to keep it from vibrating and whatever. And now it is the time to put it there. So, how to put it? Oh well, this is a good question. Okay, let's try to put it somewhere. This is something, this is not the ordinary bathroom silicone, this is something else. So, I just put a little bit here and here. And there, maybe there. Okay, and then I will spread it with my finger. Now, this smells, you can smell the silicone, really. Oh, this has a horrific smell. Okay. Okay, there you are. And now I put it there, like that. Hopefully. Of course, the better alternative would have been polyurethane, but this will work as well. Okay. Now we have a little bit of silicone there. Next step are the switches. And we have 3 of them. So I would like the 2 yellows on top here. That's number 1, number 2, and then the red one on the bottom. They are like that. This kind of thing, and put them straight. Like that. Now they are straight. The last thing is the switch. It should go there just by pushing it in. And it's this. And now I have to check which way this is on. Okay, now it's on. So it is so that when you push it up, it's on, and down it's off. So it goes this way into this hole. Now I just push it there. It should go there without any too much trouble. Yes, it went there. This is tight, but so it should be. Okay. Yeah. Well, it doesn't come out by itself, I'm pretty sure of that. Go there. Okay, there you are. And now I put it really tight there. And it will not come out. There you are. First knob in place. And then I look that this is the correct way there. Well, there you are. First knob. And this is very similar. There you are. And then we have one more knob. And it's this one. And this one has a very similar thing inside, but this time it's like that. This is easy, easier than the other ones. Okay, so that's the minimum, and then, yeah, okay. Then I just tighten it here. And these are really reliable. They won't come out accidentally once you tighten them. They are really there. And does this have any orientation? No. You just put it there. Okay. This was the speed. This is this knob adjusts the braking time. And this one adjusts the acceleration time. And this is forward, reverse, run. There you are. So, this was the faceplate for this control box. And here it is, well, a little bit of drying here. Yeah, I'll let it dry. So, in the next episode of Finno-Ugric Machining, we will be doing, well, depends, this silicone doesn't dry fast. It takes some time. So I probably let it be like 1 week or something like that. And after that it has cured on the edges, and in the center it might take years to cure. But anyway. But in the next episode of Finno-Ugric Machining I have a new toy. Well, till then, bye!